After a rough stretch of 3 consecutive losses, the Los Angeles Lakers finally returned to winning form with a dominant 119-101 victory over the San Antonio Spurs. At the center of it all was LeBron James, proving once again why he's one of the greatest players in NBA history. The 39-year-old star recorded his 6th triple-double of the season, finishing with 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. This performance was especially meaningful as the Lakers had been struggling to find their rhythm, dropping games to the Orlando Magic, Denver Nuggets, and Phoenix Suns. Fans and analysts alike were starting to question whether the team could bounce back. But on Wednesday night, the Lakers delivered a statement win, and it wasn't just about LeBron. Although LeBron's triple-double and Anthony Davis's impressive stats, 19 points, 14 assists, and 7 rebounds, stood out, this win wasn't a result of individual brilliance. Instead, it was the Lakers' collective effort that made the difference. 7 players scored in double figures, showcasing a level of teamwork that has been missing in recent games. One of the biggest surprises of the night was rookie Dalton Knecht, who has been steadily making a name for himself this season. Starting in the lineup, Knecht led the Lakers in scoring with 20 points, proving his ability to step up in key moments. His confidence and skill have been a breath of fresh air for the team, and his contributions are becoming increasingly valuable. The game didn't start out smoothly for the Lakers. The Spurs came out strong, building an early 7-point lead and controlling the pace in the opening minutes. However, Dalton Knecht's strong performance in the first half sparked a turnaround. From that point on, the Lakers began to click on both ends of the floor, playing with a cohesiveness that had been missing in their recent outings. Anthony Davis was particularly instrumental on defense, pulling down 7 defensive rebounds, blocking a shot, and even snagging a steal. His presence in the paint helped the Lakers control the game after the first quarter. The team's defensive effort as a whole was much improved, limiting the Spurs to tough shots and preventing them from finding a rhythm. Offensively, LeBron James started the game somewhat quietly. Through 3 quarters, he had just 8 points and wasn't as dominant as fans are used to seeing. But in the fourth quarter, LeBron flipped the switch. He scored 8 more points, completed his triple-double, and took control of the game in crunch time. His ability to step up when it mattered most was a reminder of why he's still one of the league's top players, even in his 21st season. On the other side of the court, Spurs rookie Victor Wembanyama continued to show why he's considered one of the most exciting young players in the NBA. The 7 feet 4 inches phenom finished with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists, delivering several highlight reel plays against experienced stars like LeBron and Anthony Davis. His ability to dominate on both ends of the floor is remarkable, and he gave the Lakers plenty of trouble throughout the game. However, Wembanyama's efforts weren't enough to carry the Spurs to victory. The Lakers' balanced attack and defensive adjustments shut down San Antonio's hopes of a comeback. For the Spurs, the loss snapped their 4-game winning streak, a tough blow for a team that had been building momentum. This win was crucial for the Lakers, not just to end their losing streak but to restore confidence within the team and among their fan base. The victory also moved Los Angeles up to 5th place in the Western Conference standings, a sign that the team is still very much in the playoff picture despite early struggles. Next on the schedule is a high-stakes matchup in the NBA Cup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder have been one of the most impressive teams this season, boasting a young and dynamic roster that plays with intensity on both ends of the court. The game is expected to be a tough battle, but it also presents a chance for the Lakers to prove they can compete with the league's best. With LeBron James finding his rhythm, Anthony Davis anchoring the defense, and players like Dalton Knecht stepping up, the Lakers are starting to look like a team that can go far this season. Fans will be eagerly watching to see if they can carry this momentum forward and continue their climb up the Western Conference standings. Stay tuned for what promises to be an exciting stretch of games as the Lakers look to build on this important win. Can they maintain their momentum and establish themselves as serious contenders? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. When LeBron James and Anthony Davis are leading the way, the Lakers are never out of the fight. Bronny James, the highly anticipated son of NBA superstar LeBron James, hasn't yet made his mark with the Los Angeles Lakers this season. Fans of the James family and the Lakers have been wondering, why isn't Bronny suiting up alongside his father? The answer lies in the Lakers' strategic decision-making and the common practices of the NBA. The Lakers have chosen to assign Bronny to their G League affiliate, a developmental move that has become increasingly common for young players entering the league. The G League provides an environment for rookies to refine their skills, build confidence, and adapt to the professional game at their own pace. Head coach J.J. Redick had already announced before the season began that this was the plan for Bronny, so the decision isn't surprising to those following the team closely. Despite his current placement in the G League, Bronny is still eligible to be called up to the Lakers' main roster. At just 20 years old, the shooting guard was the 55th overall pick in the second round of the 2024 NBA draft. As a late-round selection, Bronny was never expected to immediately take on a significant role with the Lakers, but his potential and family legacy have kept fans excited about his future. In the limited opportunities he's had with the main team so far, Bronny has seen minimal playing time. He has averaged just 2 minutes per game, with modest contributions of 0.7 points, 0.2 rebounds, and 0.3 assists per contest. While these numbers might seem underwhelming, they reflect the reality of a young player in the early stages of his professional career. The Lakers are allowing him the time and space to grow without the pressure of immediate performance expectations. The team's primary focus remains on its broader goal, returning to championship contention. The Lakers' last NBA title came in 2020, a season defined by LeBron James' leadership and Anthony Davis's dominance. With 17 championships to their name, the Lakers are one of the most successful franchises in NBA history, second only to their archrivals, the Boston Celtics, who hold 18 titles. Closing that gap is a major motivator for the team, and they're building their roster and strategy with the goal of adding another banner to the rafters. Bronny's journey in the NBA, however, is about more than just numbers and accolades. As the eldest son of one of the greatest players in basketball history, Bronny carries immense expectations on his shoulders. His every move is scrutinized by fans and analysts alike, and the comparisons to his father are inevitable. The G League stint is an opportunity for him to step out of LeBron's shadow, develop his own identity as a player, and prepare for the demands of the NBA on his own terms. The G League environment also offers Bronny the chance to play significant minutes and face competition that is just a step below the NBA level. This is crucial for his development, as it allows him to work on his strengths, address weaknesses, and gain confidence in a competitive yet supportive setting. Many current NBA stars, including players like Pascal Siakam, Chris Middleton, and Jordan Poole, honed their skills in the G League before becoming impact players in the NBA. Bronny is now following a similar path, and the Lakers are hopeful it will pay dividends in the long run. Beyond the statistics, Bronny's presence in the Lakers organization represents a unique storyline in NBA history. The possibility of LeBron and Bronny playing together on the same team has been a topic of conversation for years, and it remains one of the most anticipated potential moments in basketball. LeBron himself has expressed his desire to share the court with his son, stating that it would be the culmination of a lifelong dream. However, both the Lakers and the James family understand the importance of patience and development for Bronny's individual growth. For the Lakers, balancing the development of a young player like Bronny with the immediate demands of competing for a championship is a delicate task. The team's core, led by LeBron and Anthony Davis, is focused on making a deep playoff run this season. Adding young players to the mix, even those as talented as Bronny, requires careful integration to ensure team chemistry and performance are not disrupted. Meanwhile, Bronny's early performances have shown flashes of potential that excite Lakers fans. His basketball IQ, shooting mechanics, and defensive instincts have all been praised by coaches and teammates. While his contributions at the NBA level have been limited so far, there's a clear belief within the organization that he has the tools to become a valuable player in the league. As Bronny continues to develop, the Lakers remain committed to supporting his growth both on and off the court. The franchise has a history of nurturing young talent, and they see Bronny as a key part of their future. His time in the G League is a step in that process, and the hope is that he will emerge as a more polished and confident player when he eventually joins the main roster full-time. For now, the focus remains on the bigger picture. The Lakers are working to regain their championship form, and Bronny is working to establish his own identity as a professional basketball player. Both journeys are unfolding simultaneously, and fans are eager to see how they intersect in the coming years. The dream of seeing LeBron and Bronny share the court as teammates is still alive, but it's clear that the Lakers and the James family are playing the long game. With patience, hard work, and a little bit of luck, that moment may become a reality, and it could be one of the most memorable in NBA history. The Los Angeles Lakers are once again grappling with injuries, and this time, it's at one of the most critical positions on their roster. Center Jackson Hayes, who had already been dealing with an ankle issue that sidelined him for 2 weeks, aggravated the injury during the NBA in-season tournament game against the Phoenix Suns. As a result, Hayes was unavailable for the Lakers' victory over the San Antonio Spurs on Wednesday night. This setback leaves the team's rotation at the center position in an even more precarious state, raising concerns about how the Lakers will navigate the upcoming weeks. At the moment, Anthony Davis and Christian Koloko are the only healthy options available to fill the center role. However, relying on just two players for such a physically demanding position in the grueling NBA schedule is a risky proposition. Both Christian Wood and Jared Vanderbilt remain sidelined and have yet to make their season debuts, leaving the team severely undermanned in the frontcourt. The severity of Hayes' injury is expected to be assessed in the coming days, but the lack of depth has already exposed vulnerabilities in the Lakers roster. The Lakers are under increasing pressure to remain competitive in an unforgiving Western Conference. The conference features several teams stacked with talent, and any prolonged struggles could jeopardize the Lakers' standing in the playoff race. Anthony Davis, while versatile and dominant, cannot single-handedly shoulder the burden of the center position for extended stretches without risking injury himself. The team's aspirations of contending for a championship rest on their ability to maintain a balanced and healthy roster. The Lakers' ability to navigate this challenging period could determine whether they emerge as true contenders or falter in the face of adversity. The Los Angeles Lakers have been shining offensively this season, but their defense has left much to be desired. Under first-year head coach J.J. Redick, the team currently sits at 27th in defensive efficiency, allowing a concerning 117.9 points per 100 possessions. This inconsistency on the defensive end has left fans frustrated, especially given the offensive firepower already established by the team. While the Lakers' offense has been strong, the lack of defensive stability threatens to derail their chances of competing for a championship. Fortunately, the trade market offers some promising opportunities to fix this glaring issue. By strengthening their defense, the Lakers can strike the necessary balance to make a legitimate push for the 2024-25 season. With the team still in the thick of things, it's clear that quick action is required. A few potential trade targets could immediately help the Lakers shore up their defense and make them more well-rounded on both ends of the floor. Here are 3 players the Lakers should consider in order to improve defensively. 1. Dorian Finney-Smith, Brooklyn Nets. One of the most realistic trade options for the Lakers is Brooklyn Nets forward Dorian Finney-Smith. Known for his defensive versatility, Finney-Smith is the prototype of a 3-and-D player, someone who can defend at a high level while contributing offensively, particularly with his three-point shooting. The Lakers' perimeter defense has been a significant weakness, and Finney-Smith's defensive prowess on the wing could address this issue right away. His ability to guard multiple positions, especially against the opposing team's best players, would offer a much-needed upgrade. Finney-Smith's offensive game is also solid. He's a career 35.7% shooter from three-point range, giving the Lakers some floor spacing on the offensive end. This type of balance between offense and defense is exactly what the team needs to complement their already potent attack. With Jared Vanderbilt out injured, Finney-Smith would provide valuable depth, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. His contract is affordable, and he has a player option for next season, meaning he could choose to opt out in the offseason. This makes him a more realistic target for the Lakers, as they could potentially acquire him without committing to a long-term deal immediately. The main challenge for the Lakers in pursuing Finney-Smith will be the cost of the trade. However, if they can work out a deal without giving up too many key players, his impact on the defense could be immediate and significant. 2. Marcus Smart, Memphis Grizzlies. Marcus Smart, the 2022 NBA Defensive Player of the Year, is another potential trade target that could be exactly what the Lakers need. Despite joining the Memphis Grizzlies in the offseason, Smart has struggled to find a consistent role, averaging just 20 minutes per game. This limited playing time could open the door for the Lakers to target the former Boston Celtics guard, who has long been known for his elite perimeter defense, leadership, and ability to create turnovers. His defensive intensity and commitment to guarding the best players on opposing teams would give the Lakers a much-needed boost. Although Smart's salary is higher than some of the other options, he would provide immediate impact on the Lakers' defense. The Lakers have struggled with perimeter defense all season, and Smart's presence would be a game-changer in that regard. As a two-time All-Defensive First-Team member, his reputation and leadership in big defensive moments would be invaluable for the Lakers. To make a trade for Smart, the Lakers might need to package players like Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent, along with some future draft picks. While this would require a significant commitment, it could be well worth it. Smart's experience in high-pressure situations, especially in the postseason, would help stabilize the Lakers' defense and bring an intensity that the team has been missing. Additionally, Smart's ability to distribute the ball and facilitate offense would be an added bonus, as it could free up LeBron James and Anthony Davis to focus on scoring and defense without having to bear the load of offensive creation alone. For a Lakers team that needs leadership on the floor, Smart's veteran presence could prove to be a difference-maker. 3. Jonas Valanciunas, Washington Wizards. While the Lakers' perimeter defense has been a major issue, their struggles in the paint are just as significant. With Anthony Davis needing to play both as a center and power forward, the team has lacked a true defensive presence in the middle. Jonas Valanciunas, currently playing for the Washington Wizards, could be an ideal solution to shore up the Lakers' defense in the paint. Known for his dominant rebounding and ability to control the glass, Valanciunas would provide much-needed support for Davis on the boards and in protecting the rim. Valanciunas is an experienced center who has been effective throughout his career at both blocking shots and cleaning up on the boards. With a career average of 6.7 defensive rebounds per game, he would provide instant help for the Lakers in terms of limiting second-chance points and controlling the flow of the game inside. While he's not known for his elite shot-blocking ability, his physical presence in the paint would disrupt opposing teams' offensive systems. His ability to finish around the basket and set screens for perimeter shooters would also help the Lakers' offense, but it's his ability to control the paint defensively that would be most valuable. The Lakers' biggest weakness this season has been their inability to contain opposing big men, and Valanciunas would provide the team with a veteran presence in the middle. Although he may not be the flashiest name available, Valanciunas' ability to control the paint and rebound at a high level would be a welcome addition. A trade for him could come at a lower cost than some of the other targets, making it a more feasible option for the Lakers if they're looking to strengthen the center position. What these players offer the Lakers. Each of these three players provides a unique solution to the Lakers' defensive woes, addressing different areas of concern. Dorian Finney-Smith would provide versatility on the perimeter, contributing both as a defensive stopper and a reliable three-point shooter. Marcus Smart would immediately strengthen the perimeter defense and bring leadership, grit, and defensive savvy to the Lakers' backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas would add a much-needed defensive presence in the paint, addressing the Lakers' rebounding and rim protection issues. By pursuing these trade options, the Lakers have the opportunity to improve their defense and solidify their standing as championship contenders for the 2024-25 season. However, the window for making a move is closing, and the team must act quickly to avoid further imbalance between their offense and defense. If the Lakers can secure one of these players, they would take a major step toward becoming a more complete and competitive team, one capable of competing with the league's best defenses and making a deep playoff run.